Afternoon. Let's see where we can get this Paladin to then. Right. Oh, someone just buffed me. That was nice of him. Thanks. A little 60-minute one as well. Versatility increased by 3. It's not what I'm used to for Mark of the Wild. Right, we'll head to there. I think I changed the transmog when I wasn't recording, so this is the one we're at now. I think it was slightly different before. Look at that. That is just down to a T for a Paladin, isn't it? Beautiful. On the side. Oh yes, we might even, you know, slap that little picture of that. You might be able to notice that the thumbnails have changed. Like this morning, I've had quite a good day really. I went to MMA this morning, did my 1-to-1. Then I came home and I was like, I don't feel too bad, so I'll go to the normal gym as well. But while I was having my pre-workout, I was like, oh, I'll mess around with thumbnails. About an hour and a half later, I was sat there doing it. Feeling it. It's one of those things where you can just get absorbed into it. So I've changed them from what they were before. I went back and changed all of them for this playthrough. I'm not going to bother with the other ones because like the Human Warlock's like, what, 30 videos? I can't change it for all of those. So, but in future they're all going to be slightly different and of a much better standard, I think, in my opinion. It's just fun making them as well. So yeah, I did that, and then it was to the gym for my circuit style training again, and then home for this. So on my way home, well, before I went to the gym, I seen this mobility scooter that keeps getting parked in the road. I was like, if that's still there when I finish the gym, I'm going to pick that up and move it. So still there when I get back from the gym, so I was like, right, picked it up, went to move it. Lass comes out from the house, scruffy little lass. It's sort of the one she's on benefits and she's been caught stealing. She's like, what are you doing? I was like, moving this out the road. And then she goes and shouts some guy, and he comes out, asks the same question. So you get the same answer, don't you? I was like, moving this. He's like, oh, alright. And just goes back inside. Absolute idiots. Right, like parked it right where there's a bend as well. So it wouldn't be much of a problem if it was a straight road. But people come round that bend. If there's two cars coming, one goes onto that side of the road, it's going to go straight into the mobility scooter. They're just a bunch of scruffy idiots. Like there's instead of windows, they've got wooden panels on it from when someone put the windows through because she put some other guys through. Lovely, yeah. Should just get rid of these people. It's like anyone who's on benefits or like get given a house, there should be like a system where you all get like an average standard house, and then if you behave yourself and things like that, you can work up to a better one. Like say if you've got a job and they think, right, they're sound, give you a bigger house. But if you're rubbish and act like an absolute tit and you don't look after the house, we downgrade you. And you just little 1-bedroom apartment, and then eventually you just lived in a field in a tent. That's how I'd do it. What's the point of having these people in society? They offer nothing and yet we give them stuff. For what benefit? I do not know. Well, that's enough of that anyway. Right, what talent are we going with? Ah, I've got 2 to put on. Didn't even realise that. Why did I mount up? Fair enough. That gives with one hand and takes away with the other by the look at that. I don't use hammer justice as much. A lot of these stuff are good. I don't use them that often to be worth it. Like that's obviously a good move. I might just use something like that. And then can I go on to the next bracket then? What have we got here? Crusade strike replaces your auto and generate. So it's passive. That one's passive, right? Increases the duration of Avenging Wrath. Judgment now has 2 charges. I don't know. A lot of them sound good. I don't know the full ins and outs of all this. For the final piece, approach the dark portal. What's that cheering for? That was random. Never heard that before. I had that stupid thing happen again on the Burning Crusade video that we put out the other few days ago. Started off unbelievable, like the first 24 hours is one of the best starts we've had to a video, and it's did that thing that YouTube always does with a lot of the videos, gets to 2k and then they're like, right, we're not showing anyone else, and then it's just graph goes up like that, and it's just like that. It's, great. It's always around the same certain mark as well. We've got loads of videos that are like 2 point something, and then the graph just cuts off, and then it'll just get views here and there. So annoying. You think now we're monetized, that they maybe put a little bit more effort into, because it's going to benefit them as well, but I guess not. Then again, we're at the first monetization, and the first stage wouldn't benefit them too much, because it's only like supers and memberships that we can do at the moment. But once we get to 4k, that's when you get like adverts and things, so that will benefit them more. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long to get all that. Am I meant to use something on him? Probably am, aren't I? What's that? I used that on the wrong person, didn't I? Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe pop that, I think. There's too many there. Have they all died? Because he's dead. Right, let's see. Maybe queue for a dungeon as well. What should we queue for? I'm going to have to take a lot more pictures, because you'll see from the thumbnail it's got one on the left hand side and one on the right hand side. So I'll need a nice selection to see what looks best. Don't know how many more quests we've got in this zone. I think they've done quite a lot. It's a good zone though, isn't it? 9. Ding. Still not better than ours apparently. Oh well. What's the queue? 2 minutes, decent. Anything else there? No? Right, could be on to the next zone then. Which one, I do wonder. What are we thinking? Stranglethorn. Tell you what, we'll just fly about and have a think. What's here? Divine Protection increases healing taken. Judgment causes the next 5 successive attacks on a target to heal the attacker. Get that? Sure, that's healing me. I like it flying like this. Alright, fair enough then. Just looks so good, doesn't it? The graphics and everything. I think I can't see how much that energy bar I've got. Do we do Loch Madan, do you reckon? I'm really not sure where to go. We'll just fly about, I suppose. Just enjoy the views. That's like Mount Doom, isn't it, there? Two lads I know were raiding Blackwing Lair yesterday. One of them got like 4 pieces of gear. Don't think the other lad got anything. 4 pieces of gear on one raid night's pretty decent. Wonder if they're going to have Raid Finder in Mr. Pandaria, because they don't even have it in Kata at the moment. This zone just reminds me of those pre-expansion events they were doing. What were they called? Where there was like ghost looking things from the past were popping up. I absolutely smashed those. They were good for leveling those events. I suppose it made it a bit boring in a way though, because it was all the same. Ooh, there we go. That's the one, innit? I don't even know if I got that picture. Been in here for a long time. Can't remember last time I was in here. Probably on this expansion, I would guess. Don't tend to do that many dungeons on vanilla. I was saying to one of my mates yesterday, it's just like the time it takes to find the group and then to get to the dungeon, wait for all the people to get there, and then obviously do it. It's like 2 hours. Just a pain in the ass. And then it doesn't feel like relaxing when you're doing it like that, I don't think. Whereas on here it's perfect. Jesus Christ, we've killed them that quick. Yeah, whereas like, you can just quest or fly around, do what you're doing. The dungeon pops up, you go in, do it, out you go. Laughing. Back to where you were. Whereas obviously if we finish this on Classic, we'd get to the last boss and have to hearth all the way back or run back. Not for me. I love the vanilla world, the feel of it, all being on 2 islands, Eastern Kingdom and Kalimdor, but where'd they go? They just drop down there? Oh no. But the dungeon system and honor system, rubbish. In my opinion, of course. Everyone's got different opinions. Weird looking gear she's got. Whee! Might have been a little bit of a waste, that. We'll see. I was on Kata yesterday, I thought I'd do a couple of dungeons on the Death Knight. First day I did that, won every single one. Yesterday I did it, I think I lost all 3. Aretha Basin, lost. Ruins of Gilneas, lost. Was there another one I did? Can't remember, just 2 then. Could have sworn it was 3. Oh yeah, and Strand of the Ancients. Lost that as well. Didn't seem fair, the Strand of the Ancients one though. Because when we were defending, when I looked at the top for how long it's going to last, there was no timer. It just kept on going until they broke in. Whereas when they did it, there was an 8-minute timer. I was like, alright, decent that. Seems fair, eh?
It's too far away.
It's too far away. I popped on a War Within as well the other day on my Demon Hunter, just flying around, did a delve. What else did I do? Did a couple of daily quests. I was like only on it for like half an hour. Shows all the stuff you can do though, doesn't it? The fact that I did a delve and a couple of world quests in half an hour, 40 minutes. Might have even been less, to be honest. When you gather all these mobs and don't just leave them, because they're all casters, so it's an absolute nightmare if you leave them. Melee it's fine. Oh, I'll pop some of my stuff. Be alright if you had, I ain't got it, Arcane Torrent's good for situations like that. Because it silences them and then brings them close. Blinding Light just stuns them. They're still all miles away from you. It's going to go Alliance Horde though, these playthroughs. Like I was making the thumbnails for the other ones before. So the next one will be Orc Death Knight. Female Orc Death Knight, which is unusual. Be a first. Called Ardy. After Ardy from the first Law series. Someone mentioned that. Why is he after me? Where's the tank? Is he still here? Gary Don. Yeah, he's there. He seems to be very good at taking aggro. Damage done. Weird that then. Well, I don't know why I was getting so much. What level are we? 50, 51 in stack. Flying up a little bit quicker than I would have thought. I wouldn't know my way through all this. Bit of a maze, this place. Like the mines of Moria.
Champion, there is an urgent mission that requires a seasoned hero of Stormwind, such as yourself.
What's that for?
Quickly meet me behind Stormwind Keep and tell no one.
Random map. Ooh, auction house. I put stuff on there. All the greens that we saved up at the bottom. I wonder if any of them actually sold. Decent if they do. Didn't have much milk left. Got another drink there though. Oh, it's been nice these 3 days I've had off. Don't want to go back to work tomorrow. It's absolutely flown by. I woke up this morning. I cannot believe that it's been 3 days I've had off. I even had to think through it. I was like, yeah, I did have Saturday off, didn't I? Like I wasn't at work and then did what I wanted to do after. They've just flown. Been quite productive though. Did I make a video Saturday morning and then streamed? I was at the gym every day. Obviously. Didn't make any videos yesterday though. Not really in the mood. I don't know what I'm doing for my next proper video. Obviously I always do these playthroughs, but in terms of the last one I did was that TBC one. Well, I'm excited for that. And then my mate who runs the channel when we did the mop one. Don't know which one I'm going to do next. I'll have a think. It's better if you don't even think it through. More the idea just comes to you. I always find it's better. Because it's not forced. You're not like sort of seeking out the script. You just know it. It flows better. This is last boss. I think I'd know all this stuff, wouldn't you? One, playing WoW for so many years, and two, having a WoW channel. But nope. Work's going to be fun tomorrow as well. Pretty sure that none of my mail's been delivered Saturday. Sunday, obviously there's no mail anyway, it's delivered, and Monday. So I'm going to have Saturdays, Mondays and Tuesdays worth of mail to do for one side. And on the other side I'll have Fridays, Saturdays, Mondays, Tuesdays. So 3 days work for one, 4 for the other. Mental there. Hello baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. No, I'm not going to use that to the side. I'll use that one we had outside. Because you'll have the darker duskwood and then you'll have the light of this little place. There, that's what I wanted, didn't I? I'll have one like that. And then we'll have one like this. Right, that'll do us, I think. That should do us. This is by far one of my favourite zones. So nice. It's just that bit mainly as well. But the path up to it, just everything about this I like. Imagine when you first played it and you were a dwarf, you're just mooching around that little zone first. And you come here like, oh cool, little town. Following this. And then you just come up to here. Unreal, isn't it? Even though the graphics aren't amazing, obviously. And I've seen this, what, God knows how many times this zone. I still enjoy it. Same could be said for pizza, I suppose. I've had a lot of them and I always enjoy those bad boys.
You got my attention.
Oh, let's check mailbox. I'll just click on the ones that are successful because I can't be arsed having all that stuff in my bags. All these. Ugh, nightmare. So yeah, now and everything's not sold. A couple of stuff though.
What's on your mind?
What's on my mind? Nothing really. I wonder if I should find out maybe this week if my boss has been sacked. That'd be interesting. See who we get in next.
Off with you.
Sometimes it's better the devil you know. Not that bothered as long as you just let me crack on with my job. Probably won't see anyone out here leveling. Saying that it's one of the start ones, so they might. It's the middle ones which you're probably less likely to. And Stranglethorn Vale, no doubt that I bet a lot of people level there once they get like past level 10, the starter zone bit. It seems to be a favourite of many. It never really appealed to me for some reason. Couldn't even really tell why. There's just some zones just I really enjoy. Should really mix it up and do different ones for each different character. Should. We'll see though, won't we? Just because I say we should doesn't mean I will. Tempted to stream this on Saturday. I've only just been streaming Classic really on Saturdays. Last one was like 5.5 hours, which is a long time for me. Is that done? God, might as well just fly to these first. Why can't I mount up at the moment and come back? We're attacking these at level 52. Someone mentioned in one of my videos about scaling, how he didn't like it, and it's weird. I was like, I hated the idea to start with, but part of me sort of likes it for situations where I can go on the zones like this at whatever level. Say if I'm on the hard side, everyone knows my love for Tirisfal Glades, Silverpine Forest. I can do that at whatever level. I don't miss out on them. Consecration, not even have that. No point in that for me. I need to be going down here surely. So can I sneak there? Device it reduces the cooldown of 4 allies. Not all about my allies are up to. Heals you, right? What we're going for here? I like that, but I don't really need another shield, do I? Go with that one. Oh, and another one. So if I get one of these, I could probably probably turn that into auto, I reckon. 1 minute. Right, I think that sounds like a plan. So get rid of that and turn that into an auto move. Or what should we get rid of? So that's, yeah, so Crusader Strike should be gone. Let's double check on, yeah, it's now just built into my auto attacks, I think. Or is that wrong? Because that says it's got 2 charges. Unless I've talented wrong. Crusade strike replaces your auto. I'm not Tata. So I wouldn't even have time to press it. I'm sure it is auto because I couldn't see it on those bars. We'll just double check in a sec. But flow's better without it. Spellbook. Right. Yeah, passive. Why is it saying that though? 2 charges on it. Look, let's go and see. Yeah, it doesn't do it. So we were right then. Not exactly a good look, that is it? Me searching for all these moves. Oh well. Live and you learn. The thing is, I've got a Paladin at max level. Should not better, shouldn't I? Doo-doo. Great Father Arcticus. What name that is. Queue for another classic one. Another classic dungeon, please. What should we have? It's been quite good actually so far. Every time we've queued for one, it's been different. Which is... I don't know what the odds on that would be. Good though. My brother finds out tomorrow what kids he's having. He's having twins. No, one's a boy. So find out what the other one is. I'm not sure what he wants really. Like the fact that he's already having one boy is just means it doesn't matter so much what the other one is. Whereas if he didn't know what he was having, he'd definitely want one of them to be a boy. The thing is, I'll never really see them though, sadly. With him living in America. Me on a postman's wage. Our wage is, in this climate, shite. What we need is this channel to bring me in a second income. And eventually, a full-time one. That would be the dream. At least it'd be nice to have a job where the effort I put in, the more money I get. Or at least the opportunity of that. Whereas the more effort I put into my job at Raw Mail, I'm just more tired for after work. And then I've got less chance of doing this in the gym. I'd make no more extra money. So it's just like, why even try hard? Years ago there was a point for that, because if you got done early you could go home. Whereas now if you get done early, you just get given more work to do. So what's the point?
No.
Right, who's got this malt for me?
See you soon. Safe travels.
No, it's better than mine. Let's put that on then. It's weird seeing stuff like that better than your gear. It's gonna ruin our transmog. Not actually that bad. It looks like one of those little blades you get. I don't know what it's normally in.
Watch your back.
Where do we hand these in? Stairs maybe? Outside of it. So good that being able to just zoom in the minimap like that without having to press that daft little button on the outside. That's something that needs adding to... I've said it loads of times, haven't I? Oh, he's not then. There's that one. That must have been downstairs. Ooh. Oh, I love it when lots of quests pop up, don't we?
Keep your feet on the ground.
I'm not getting professions, I don't think. Don't think there's any point.
The finest wares in the land.
You can go down there. If that says it sells for that, I might keep it. And slap these down there. I wonder if it's worth me going enchanting and then disenchanting all this stuff.
Watch your back.
I'll do that. And then what I'll do is I'll disenchant all this stuff when I'm not recording. And then I can put the dust on the auction house, can't I? And then see if that sells. But it's not like it was before, because if you look at professions, say like years ago, you'd have to get that to 300, and then in the next expansion get it up by like 50 points, then the next one 50, 50, 50. Whereas now it's not like that. Now you have just, this is 300, and then you've got other ones for each different expansion, which each one just starts from 1. You don't need to get this one up. You can get each individual one up, if that makes sense to you. So you could literally start in War Within enchanting at level 1 instead of doing the previous ones. Which on one hand is good, because otherwise you'd have to get it up a crazy amount going through all the expansions. So I suppose it does make sense. Who the hell sells that? No one in there. Right, I'm flying away. To here. Are they actually inside or something? That's the Wendigo one. I was looking at this one. Whee! Why are I in a queue? I thought I'd queued for a dungeon. Didn't I think was that increases my power, doesn't it? Increases 50% damage from the other. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, 'cause I remember putting that down first. I have warned people in the past that my videos are not for watching skilled players. The ramblings of an idiot. What's the queue? 5 minutes now. Well, 5 minutes not bad. It gives you time to actually do the quest, doesn't it? What have we done? We started at 48, I believe. Only got 17 levels to go, sadly, until War Within Zones. Kazalgar, I think it's called. Only like the first zone. I'm bothered about the other ones. The other ones are good for, well, the third one, Hallow Falls, that's going to look unreal for thumbnails. I'm not actually that bothered about it. What we want? SFK. There we go. Chances are there.
Oi, that's enough gabbing for me today.
Me and my guesses. It looks alright. Not bad. Not amazing, around, but I've seen worse. Get off me, you scoundrel. Work on a thing in here. Did I get quest? I did, didn't I, just have that guy? So probably 2 levels in here, do you reckon? Maybe even 3, you know. From the quests, from doing the random bit at the end when we complete the last boss. So we are 53, so that's 56 by the time we finish, maybe. Let's see. Just like that. I'm really eating that much today. I was thinking then, what have I had to eat? This morning I had some like tomato and basil pasta before the gym. Then I finished, I had 2 protein yogurts and a banana. And then I've had that protein shake. And another banana. And that's all I've had. All day. Definitely not enough, that, is it?
What's your story? Good day.
What's your story?
Farewell.
Do you know what I was watching yesterday, which is weird? I don't even know why it came into my head. I was looking about the Jumanji film with The Rock in, because I don't know why, I quite actually really enjoy that. And it's one of those films that you can just watch again and again. I wasn't watching that, but that came into my head, that thought. And then I went from that to... I'll put a tag on later. To thinking about the old TV series. So then I put that into YouTube, and I actually started watching the first episode of it. It's quite dark, really, for a kids program. They get put into that, and then they've got all these creatures that try and kill them. That hunter tries to shoot them, and then they get saved by... I can't remember what his name is. It Alan? Alan comes and saves them. And then at the very end they escape, because I was sort of skipping through it, I wasn't watching it properly. That Alan gets... They all get out of the game, but then Alan has to go back into it. So the kids are like, oh, we've got to save him. And then obviously that's why the series continues, because they've got to go back in and try and get that Alan to get out of it. Like, he didn't know what his clue was, that's why he's never been able to escape. It'd be good if they did a live action one of that, where they get put into the game. It's like a TV series for it, but they made it dark, not stupid. Can't see that ever happening though, not especially now that they've got films for it. But I suppose the films are all quite... They're humorous and just fun, like a Sunday film, whereas a TV series you could do. If you had it made by the people who did like Lost or the TV series on Netflix Dark, something like that, that'd be unreal. That many shite TV programs. What was the one I mentioned before? Is it like Temptation Island or Temptation something or other, where there's like couples and then singles go on and have to try and, I don't know whether get them to cheat or God knows. Why would you go on that with your girlfriend? Unless you get paid good money and you know for a fact that you're that confident that neither of you's going to leave the other person. Or you just lie. Say you pretend you're a couple and you just go on to the show pretending, so then it doesn't really matter if you get off with the other person because you weren't dating them anyway. That would actually make sense to do that. So if I went on it with, I was going to say a lass from work, but there's zero chance of me dating any lass from my work, but let's say there was. We were mates and we went on, like, oh, well, pretend we've been going out for 2 years or something, we met at work. And then we just see if there's anyone fit on that program and just get with them. Then it makes sense. But there's much better things to watch on TV than that. I don't really watch that many stuff now. Ever since I've created this channel, I'd rather be creating content or reading. I'll watch like one episode or something in bed to settle me down. Oof. And that's it. Look at the state of that. Miles better. We're in that bracket thing I said. And you go to the next bracket and Miles better gear. Alright, so where are we going? Second best. Put that cloak on. Love this place. Just wish it was the classic version. It is not, is it? This is the kata version. Wrong way. There is no wrong way. If you're doing the proper version, the classic one, if you go that way, turn right, in one of the rooms there's a chance for a solid chest to spawn, and all these enemies, not these ones obviously, the ones back there, they have an increased rate of dropping the blues. So at the very start of the dungeon they've got the least. It's one you pretty much get from here onwards. So the ones down there and to the right, and then all these to the end have got a better chance of dropping blues, and obviously solid chests do as well. Beat my home from home as SFK, because I know where all the chests can drop, because there's that spot there, and then there's out here, just before you get to the steps, there's a chance of one there. And then after you've killed that orderly and the other people, where that rare ghost can spawn, there's another one there. And then there's 2 more, which I'll show you. Doo-doo-doo. What's the tank anyway? Warrior it must be. Oh, Death Knight. He's picked a dreadful transmog. That's weird that, because it's heirloom as well. So if that's heirloom gear, you can transmog it and it's going to last you. Now with me, obviously I'm not wearing heirloom gear, so it keeps changing all the time. I want to pick that one.
Get gabbing or get going.
Get gabbing. Ooh. Speaking of. Light bow. Not exactly how good of a transmog, is it? I'm not killing them though. Oh, you will. I need to get back to the warrior on Season of Mastery and finish that off. The thing is, I really enjoy this, so that's why I keep going back to it. But I do want to make content that I enjoy, not forced to. Doing it again, looking for Wood of the Circle, and got it. I suppose I've got that done now. Would that not have done it? There is all stun effects. It's not fast as a stun, it's not, is it? So what level are we now? 54, I said 56 now, I was guessing. We'll see. Might have to go and have a little shave after this. Getting a bit hotter and it's a bit annoying when it gets longer. It's not too long at the moment. Right, so I'll show you where those chests can spawn. Stop clicking that ship, you idiot boy. Do it now, then. Don't know what kind of the best classes are to play in this. I never bother checking. Makes no difference. I just play what I enjoy. Yeah, there's a chest can spawn here. And then down there, under that stairs. There we go. I don't know if like it's fully different for retail, but that's what it is in Classic. I need that book for this one. No, that's not a quest for here then, is it not anymore? Get rid of that poison. So handy being able to do stuff like that.
We've been walled up for far too long.
Do I have to hand anything into him? Oh, is the next quest? Yeah. Right, so is he going to stop chatting and I can hand it in, or attack my brothers, make him feel the fury of the pack? Are you on time, kid?
I got a bad feeling.
Is he taking the piss? What's he doing? You best hurry. He's one to talk, isn't he? Half a day Harry over here.
Any friend agreeing is a friend of mine.
2 talents. Takes us to 55. 71% better. We've only just got a new one and that's miles better. What about that? No. Let's have a look what it looks like. I mean, it sort of suits, doesn't it? That's like that. sword that Aragon looks at in the Two Towers when he picks it up from that young lad. Asks him his name, looks at the sword, he's like, this is a good sword. And it looks dreadful. I think Two Towers used to be my favourite, I'm not sure what it is now. I never liked the part in Return of the King where the ghosts come and kill everyone. One, it's too OP, and two, that didn't happen in the books. The ghosts came, but they couldn't actually attack anyone. They just scared the people from the boats from getting off, I think. It sort of downplays what everyone did. If you've got ghosts come and kill everyone. What the fucking hell? Ring around the roses or something. Is this you? Which way is he facing? Alright, stand here. I thought he might do that and do like a spinneroonie, but it doesn't appear that it does. $56. Hold on. Where's standing? That'll probably take us just shy, won't it?
Ain't you a chipper looking one?
241%, 243, so 199 more strength, or 114.
Watch your back.
We guessed right, we guessed right. New weapon, upgrade again. Good job I picked that chest, wasn't it? With them dropping there. Yeah, we've done alright, we've done alright. Tell you what. It's the right way to go, yeah. I'm going to leave it there because we've done quite a lot. Right, we've done what? 56, 8 levels I think. Which is, if that was classic, that would be crazy. Also, which wouldn't happen in one video. Unless it was one to wait. Take it to the inn. Can have you. Lovely. So leave this here. And I'll sort talents. I'll pick that once I've finished recording. And I've got a lot of stuff to disenchant, haven't I? That's going to be fun. Right. Have I got anything to say? Go and watch some of the other videos. Other than that, see you later.